I know some guys were taking some layers off pregame. I thought the footing was good. We wore the right shoes. And look, once we felt like we were pushing them, we wanted to be consistent with that and set up some big plays. We hit the big play action to Robert. We had one to Ben. A number of big plays that were important.
Coach, I know you must have gotten tired of all the narrative this week about the weather and having dome teams and your team play. How satisfying is it to come out there and decide to win it?
Well, I said at the beginning of the week, when we made light of a few things, what really is going to matter is the result. And that's really the truth. So, as far as the history of the organization, like I told those players, you carry your history. You don't. So, I get it. We understand that, and that's that stereotype. Sometimes it comes with a team that plays inside, and you can't change that. We kind of like the environment we play in, and we travel pretty well tonight. I thought it was exceptional. I mean, it was fantastic in a big spot. Every kick he hit was clean, and obviously in a playoff football game, those things matter.
Jim Collins from the 30-yard line.
I think our message defensively was keep it going. You're doing a great job. Offensively, it was, hey, we've just shot ourselves in the foot. And that's not taking anything away from Philadelphia, but we had the penalty, short yardage situation. We had a couple turnovers. We felt really good about
Jimmy Graham, especially if you're just
being at 7-6, considering the first half. So our guys, I think, felt a lot of resolve at halftime. It was two or three messages. We kind of went through the offense, the defense, the special teams, kind of read statistically the numbers. I get excited about that. Talked about the contribution of the kicking game late and how much that played part of our win. And we talked about really reflecting on this past week, handling the noise and the distractions of all the and being able to put that in perspective. I thought they did a good job of that. We obviously have a big challenge ahead of us this upcoming week. Talked about the schedule. Talked about Mr. Benson, giving him a game ball. And there's no better place to win a road game. This is one of the real good places to win a road game, this town.
And inside by Ben Watson and Zach Strief.
Absolutely. We're enjoying this one tonight now. Drive out will be nice. A lot of firsts for him. I was proud of how he finished. I thought the ball security was never in doubt. It was strong. He's powerful for a guy that was at a tryout camp basically, and then even after having him, we almost didn't bring him back to training camp. Obviously, he's progressed and done a great job, and it was a big night for him.
Especially coming down to the wire when you know you need to clock in the last few minutes.
The timeouts were helpful. Ingram had 99 rushing. K-Rob 6 for 36. Just a lot of great efforts individually, and then obviously up front, we felt like we pushed them pretty good. We didn't get a lot of pressure. We got a lot of down safety looks defensively, but we didn't get a lot of blitz looks. They did a pretty good job in handling Jimmy Graham in the passing game. They obviously had a pretty good plan. They played some prevent. We got probably earlier in the game quite a bit of three-man rush. So they had a good plan for taking away some of the things that we'd like to do, and I thought our guys adapted pretty well. There's no such thing. It's just the doctors, and that's the right thing. Well, we finished, and look, we've had some tough losses. One of the things we talked about was our record during the season, and strength of schedule, who we played during the year with 11 wins, and the division we played in, and then the non-divisional games we played in. We played some real good football teams in San Francisco and Carolina twice and Seattle. Keep going. We felt that
Company from the 45-yard
was something that was significant. And look, we've had some wins maybe that we could have easily have lost. Tampa Bay on the road could have went the other way. Obviously, New England's a tough game that could have went either way, and it didn't. But just bouncing back from those things were important.
short and incomplete receivers to the left. Ingram's in the backfield. Breeze.
I think it's one of the.
Stills can take it to the
It's-
37, so he's going to
At some point, when you get to win a game like that,
fifth-round draft choice rookie.
it's kind of broken down to the essence of the line of scrimmage of football, and
Where you're going to see
and
Morrow and
your will to keep pushing and get the first down. I mean, those guys fought hard, and again, we played a good team, and that line of scrimmage was the difference, I think.
Ryans a yard short of a first down, 3rd and 1.
We talked about
Well, it means you get to keep playing. You get to keep playing and putting off all the things that
Stills making the catch.
whatever everybody has to do. So you get to keep playing. You get another itinerary. You print one up. Week will be a little different. Then you kind of get on to the next one. But listen, it's there's nothing like it. There's nothing like winning.
And they got some big takeaways, including one last week, obviously, at the end of the Dallas game. Breeze fires
I thought we.
touchdown.
I thought with each game that you gain experience, and with the injuries we've had, which we've had a number of them. For us, with all the other stuff, including last year, we're sitting here at 12 wins, and I'm extremely proud of them.
Stills, he knew exactly where he needed to go.
Thank you.